Welcome to TotalView One, a breakthrough network monitoring system powered by a unique connection tracking engine that goes beyond flow analyzers to directly address the complex issues facing network managers today. TotalView One's collection methodologies and analysis go far beyond what flow analyzers can provide towards security, performance, and auditability. TotalView One is an independent, hardware-agnostic appliance that tracks every connection on your monitored network. This makes end-to-end tracking of every transaction practical, returning control of the network to the enterprise. Flow analyzers only count the bits on the network, allowing them to provide a micro-view of certain transactions. TotalView One uses stateful technologies to intelligently assemble the conversations on your network from start to finish, making the traffic, applications, and users visible through an easy-to-use, web-driven interface. Spotting unusual events is easy with TotalView One's powerful profiling engine. The appliance learns the behavior of the traffic and applications on your network and alerts you to changes with traffic lights at the side. Green lights show you at a glance that behavior on the whole is within a typical range. Red lights show you the change in behavior is worth investigating. You can drill into the categories to get further information. Here we can see the red traffic light indicating some unusual behavior. It looks like the Human Resources file server had an alarming increase in connections. Click on the profiling icon to see the server's usage over the last 4 weeks and weekends. We can see some unusual activity on the 17th and the 22nd, and then again today. On the Connections page, we can also click on Applications to see what applications generated those connections from the HR server, or we can click on Audit to go right down to the connection level. Because TVO logs every connection as opposed to a sampling or a flow, you can detail every IP, internal and external to the network that the server has connected to, how much data were transferred, and how many connections were made. This information is key to ensuring security and auditability of your network. TotalView One not only tracks every connection, but also tracks the state of each connection, something no other vendor in the market today does. This information provides you with a tool essential to identify viruses and misconfigured systems. You can drill down into the applications or the users of a protocol. Here we can see the details of irregular UDP connections on the 13th. We can drill into the unreplied, denied, and timeout connections for more details on the connections themselves, or on the data amounts involved per application. We can see what time the irregular behavior was occurring and the IPs involved. Because TVO tracks refused connections, this means that you can track denied attempts to restricted resources. Typically, viruses, trojans, and scans will send connection attempts that are either refused or not replied to. Hackers roaming the network looking for vulnerabilities will trigger this type of response as well. Denied connections are also useful in identifying misconfigured servers and applications that don't have access to the resources they need. TVO provides a wealth of functionality and information to help keep time at screen waits and user complaints at bay. Performance analysis allows you to quickly identify the performance for each system and application on your network, providing your IT team with the information they need to keep your network running at top efficiency. You can check performance on a server, see the sudden appearance of external latency, see the spike in bandwidth, audit who was trying to connect to the server, even drill right down to the individual connection. You can configure TotalView One with alert thresholds where they're important to you. For example, if you have an application that your employees and customers depend on, you'll set a latency threshold on that application so your team is notified if the performance slows. This gives you an opportunity to go in and fix the problem before the department heads are at your door complaining. You can log into the system from wherever you are, check the performance for that application, correlate that to a spike in throughput. You can see which IPs were competing for bandwidth and what applications they were using. In this case, a disproportionate share of the bandwidth was being used by SSH traffic, making that bandwidth unavailable to the application. TotalView 1 also provides daily connection, bandwidth, and latency reports, allowing you to prove the state of the network to stakeholders, and capacity planning tools to ensure you have enough bandwidth to accommodate the growing needs of your network. You can deploy TotalView 1 on a global scale to remote offices and server farms, while you manage your network from a single web console from wherever you choose. The connection tracking engine collects and analyzes data at the packet level and stores it in an auditable, encrypted format, ensuring an independent log of every transaction on your network. TotalView 1 provides auditability of every IP, port, protocol, application, and transaction that has traversed your network, going well beyond what flow analyzers can accomplish toward compliance and auditability. The TotalView 1 product family scales from the small business to the large enterprise. The President Solutions team can help you determine the right appliance for your organization. For more information about TotalView 1 or other President Network solutions, visit our website at www.president.com or contact us at solutions@president.com.